Come on in. You want to take a selfie first?
Take a selfie? What?
Yeah, I could. Yeah, we could. It's all about the up angle, you know. So I could. I got a lot of practice. I've posed in like Calvin Klein and stuff. Oh, that was bad. I got off track on that one. I lost the plot on that
Calvin Klein?
Yeah.
Who are you?
Yeah,
I would just like some coffee. Who are you?
Oh yeah, we have coffee.
Great. Okay.
Yeah,
just that
we
then.
got all kinds of
none
coffee.
of whatever else you're doing.
Coffee
here.
and a song, maybe.
What?
I like whenever I drink my coffee. I like to sing this song. I pour my coffee and I go, "You give me purpose." I don't remember the rest of the lyrics. What else?
Justin Bieber.
Yeah, that's me. Yeah, I know. Everybody recognizes me.
Oh, weird. Why is your voice... That's your Justin Bieber voice?
Yeah, it's like higher, but like really chill, you know?
Why is it like a kid, but also like a 30-year-old trying to act sober?
That sounds exactly like Justin Bieber to a T. That describes him.
Why are you being Justin Bieber?
Because Justin Bieber, I couldn't decide between Justin Bieber and Tom Cruise. I really couldn't figure out how to do Tom Cruise. But Justin Bieber challenged Tom Cruise to an MMA fight in the UFC. And
that was Justin Bieber?
Yeah, and Conor McGregor said if Tom Cruise accepts, then his promotion, McGregor Promotions, will host it. And then Conor McGregor said on the same card he'll fight Mark Wahlberg.
I was like kind of following that on Twitter, but I missed the Conor McGregor part, I guess.
Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous.
Although I'd love to see Conor McGregor and Mark Wahlberg fight. That would be hilarious.
Yeah, all of them would be ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely absurd.
I saw Marky Mark in Vegas.
Just like walking around?
He was in like a cabana. I was in the pool with the peasants.
In the man with a cabana.
Mm-hmm.
With a cabana. I'm using too many napkins.
That's not it. You're not nailing it.
What? I'm not nailing what?
If that's your attempt at Mark Wahlberg.
No, that's my attempt at Chris D'Elia's impersonation of Eminem.
What?
I'm using way too many napkins. I'm driving a Porsche with the floorboards. I'm on a world tour and Ford Taurus.
How did we get there?
Like, because you said cabana, and in his impersonation, he says cabana.
Wow, that took a huge leap.
Right on the
that no
cabana.
one followed. No one followed that.
Mm-hmm. Pretty funny though.
Yeah.
You never heard that?
No.
It was so good that they put it in. Logic came out with a new song that had Eminem on it, and they put Chris D'Elia's Eminem impersonation in the song. And it like went number one, and so Chris D'Elia always says that he has like a number one song. I think it's this one.
Well, I mean, you could kind of say that.
Of course I'm on touring. I'm driving a Porsche over the floorboards, over the 4 points, wearing the 4 Taurus, getting an abortion and a divorce at the same time to hear us affording.
He kind of has like a speech impediment.
I'm planning to do all this while you're panicking, and you're looking and staring at mannequins, and I'm going to Fannikins trying to get up a Plannikins. All of the Plannikins, Sannikin, Fannikins. Well, all the Mannequins, Sannikin, Anna in the cabana. I'm in a cabana in the Janet. I'm in a cabana chanting on the stand-up banner. Well, you don't got the stamina, you're lacking the stamina. You're lacking the stamina while you're divorcing Harrison Ford, and I'm in a Porsche and I'm flowing ports while I'm on touring. You're using way too many napkins, papkins, lapkins is chapkin. You're using chapstick and napkins while I'm papkin, flapping around like a papkin, flamming a babbity pan and chapkin, damn in a can of petty.
I'm over it. That was a lot.
Pretty funny.
I bet he spit a lot during that.
He was just driving in his car, recording it on Instagram.
Wow.
Yeah. Pretty
Okay.
funny. Anyway, got huge
okay.
recognition from a lot of people.
Mm.
Anyway, so what kind of coffee are you drinking?
A cold brew, actually.
Same.
Because it's like a weird heat wave in San Francisco right now.
Oh,
Actually,
really?
I think it's ending, but it's been like consistently 80 plus degrees for multiple days, and that's just not real.
No.
It's not a thing we do here.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah.
Just regular cold brew?
Yeah, just regular. Plain cold brew, some ice cubes in it.
Nice.
Are you just drinking regular cold brew?
No, I'm not, actually.
Oh.
Went to Target today. First of all, went to Target yesterday, too. Right before I left on my case to get a big venti cold brew.
Mm-hmm.
And for the first time ever, I've got a bunch of cold brews before. Cold foam cold brews.
Yeah.
Cold brews. Yo,
Cold.
there's code in here.
It's cold and shade.
It's cold.
It's cold
It's
and
cold in
shade.
this Target, man. And this is the very first time that I ordered a cold foam cold brew, and they said, "Do you want regular foam or the sweet cream foam?" I was like, what? Excuse me?
Why is there foam?
Cold foam cold brew?
Oh.
It's a cold brew, but with milk foam on top?
This is at Starbucks?
Yes. Yeah, it's from Starbucks.
Okay.
And so she asked me if I wanted the sweet cream foam or the regular foam. And I was like,
What'd you get?
I don't know. I didn't know I had an option. I was like, is the sweet cream better? And she says, yeah, it's much better. So I said, okay, just give me that one, I guess.
Because it's like vanilla heavy cream.
It was way better.
Because it's
And
vanilla heavy cream.
yeah, it was the most delicious thing ever.
So you got the vanilla sweet cream cold brew.
I guess. Did I?
Instead of just the... Yeah, that must be it. What color was it?
Like the same color it always is. Coffee and then white foam.
Yeah. So it's like... Did you get the cold brew with sweet foam?
Huh?
Cream foam. Is it just foam on top? Or
Yeah.
is it like...
It's not mixed
Oh.
in. It's just on top.
Yeah. Okay.
They have
I
different
see.
flavors. Usually I just, like, I don't say a flavor. But they have, like...
Did you get the salted caramel cold foam?
No. I didn't ask for that. It didn't taste like salted caramel. And if she
Is
gave
that
me...
what you got?
No, I don't think so.
Oh.
All she said was sweet cream. And it was very good. But that's not what I'm drinking today. That was just like a new experience for me.
Sure.
Today I was at Target again, and I found this little bottle that looks like a muscle milk bottle kind of looking thing. It's called Fitz. The brand is called Fitz. It's got a little tie for the eye.
With a
It's got
Z.
a tie for the eye.
Tie for the... Why are you doing that?
It's an M&M.
Is it branded for men? Is that why it has a tie?
Women can wear ties.
That's true, but, you know, I would like the concept of it being more expensive and being targeting men.
I mean, maybe. It says
You know how,
Smooth
like,
Boost,
people try to make things more expensive and be like, but they're for women.
because it's exclusive.
Yeah.
Disclaimer, may experience extreme increase in ambition and sudden uncontrollable drive. That's what it says as a warning.
Wow, that's why you bought it.
I
right?
didn't even see that until just now. I bought it because it was dark chocolate flavored.
Did it taste like dark chocolate?
Yeah, I went back and forth. It did taste like dark chocolate. I went back and forth like this. I think it tricked my brain because it looks like a muscle milk. I was thinking it was going to taste like a muscle milk, and it
What is
wasn't.
it?
It was more subtly flavored.
Is it a coffee or what?
It's cold brew.
Oh,
Cold,
So that's
but
what
it's
you're
dark
drinking.
chocolate. Yeah.
Got
That's what I'm drinking. Brewed by Red Diamond. It was good. I liked it a lot. The labels on here that I'm just reading now are very interesting. So, the tie is like their thing, their symbol, because they got a label down here. I don't know if you see it. They have a tie equals how much caffeine. So the tie equals approximately 250 milligrams of natural caffeine. Oh, shit, I drank this whole thing.
So they have a dark chocolate one, just a black one, and
Yeah,
then
I
a
saw that.
slightly sweet.
Yeah, I mean, I'm either going to go just black or I'm going to go dark chocolate. Like, why do you want...
That's equivalent to 3 1/4 cups of coffee.
That's what it says. 1, 2, 3 1/4. One tie
Yeah, I'm looking
equals
at the
3 1/4.
website.
I didn't realize that when I drank this at 6 p.m.
Interesting.
So that's nice. Who's Fitz? He's where our story starts. He's the founder, the mover, the doer, the master brewer. In 1906, Fitz
sounds
founded...
like a rap song.
Yeah. The founder, the mover, the doer, the master brewer.
Yep.
In 1906, Fitz founded Red Diamond.
I see that.
And in 2017, Red Diamond founded Fitz Cold Brew Coffee. We didn't simply brew an existing blend and call it a day. We selected just the right beans and blended, ground, roasted, and steeped with purpose for a tailor-roasted kick of caffeine, distinctively smooth, ambitiously bold, always chilled, a smooth boost to help fuel your inner Fitz. Go make your mark. That must be why I'm not tired anymore, because I've been awake for... Let's see, 28 hours, maybe approaching 30 now.
That is wild.
Yeah, pretty tired. Well, I was until I drank the Thai guys.
They use 100% recyclable packaging and materials. That's
Good
cool.
for them.
Yeah.
They use a 12-hour brewing process for their cold brew.
I see that. Wow.
70 calories for the whole bottle of dark chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty decent. Anyway.
Sounds pretty good.
That's what I'm drinking. Or drank.
So I have a question for you.
Sure.
How do you feel about weight belts or like weightlifting belts?
You're talking like the ones people put on for like deadlifts and squats and stuff?
Yeah, like those big leather weightlifting belts.
Well, are we talking about weight belts for support or the ones you can like hook additional plates in so you can like do weighted pull-ups and stuff? Do you know what I'm talking about? There's like one that goes around your waist and it has a chain and you put weights on it and you can do like weighted exercises, or just the one that straps onto you real tight and gives you back support.
Just the strap-on thing.
How do I feel about them? I don't know a lot about them. I've never used one.
I think they look like you're a super tool in the gym.
I mean, if you're wearing one, you better be lifting a lot of weight.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like there's a time and a place for these scary belts, but like the little tiny hole-in-the-wall gym in San Francisco, when everyone's just trying to get the little sweat in before they go to work, just doesn't feel like the place to me. I just can't stop staring at you and wondering, like, why? Because you're probably just going to go sit at your desk job after this. Maybe you should get a career in weightlifting so you can just wear your belt all the time. I don't know. I just wanted to cut it off of this dude I saw at the gym.
Well, here's where I'm at on it. If you're wearing a weight belt, you need to be either A, lifting a lot of weight, B, wearing it because you're working on your form and your form's not great and you don't want to throw your back out while you're perfecting your form, or 3.
Did you go A, B, and 3?
No, I said 1, 2, and C.
Okay.
If you're maybe a little older and it's a lot easier to throw your back out, maybe not a bad idea to wear a weight belt when you start getting up there in age. But if you're our age, I feel like there's not a whole lot of reason to wear them. In general, those people, I don't know, some people take working out way too seriously. Like, what are you training for?
Right? That's
Are you
kind of like...
You're going to be the strongest accountant?
I think he was. I think he was actually just there to be like, yo, let me bring these facts back to the water cooler to tell my homies how much I picked up and put back down today.
That's what I'm saying. Like, why?
I know.
Why are you
That's what
lifting
I'm
that much
saying.
weight?
I was like, yo, I know you're just going to work in the financial district in 30 minutes once you're done with this, rowdy lift, but I need you to do less.
Yeah, I believe in functional training for your lifestyle. So for athletes, maybe powerlifting and lifting heavy weights is a very good idea to increase your strength and explosiveness and whatever. If you're sitting at a desk all day and you're not an athlete and you're not training for anything, you don't need to lift. You're just hurting your body if you're just lifting heavy. I vote more functional stuff, more calisthenics, more kettlebell stuff, more mobility stuff, more cardio. Like, what are you training for?
Maybe I'll tell him that. Like, when I see him tomorrow at the gym, like, yo, I just actually think you might be hurting yourself a little bit.
Just ask him what he's training for. Maybe he's like a power lifter on the side.
Yeah, maybe, but I just want him to do less at the gym. Because I just wanted to stare at him, and then it was distracting my own workout. Yeah, I don't know. All right, great. Well, I'm glad you're not, like, super pro them, because I just wanted to shit on it for a minute.
Yeah, I've never really felt the need to use one.
Yeah.
I actually, to be completely honest, don't entirely know how they work, so I just don't use it because I don't feel like figuring out how it works. But if I need that much support, I'm just gonna do less weight until I'm strong enough.
Yeah, that's how I feel. Like, if
weight.
I need someone to help me out here, I'm just gonna be like, I'm just gonna take one of these little weights off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's that.
Did you hear about my scuffle I got into at work?
You got in a scuffle?
Yeah, at the hospital.
No, tell me about it.
Got into a little rough and tumble.
With a patient or
yeah.
I think there's a patient confidentiality thing where you're not supposed to talk about
I'm not gonna
this.
say where I work or who it was with
Okay.
But I was working with adults. That's all I'll say. And I was sitting 1-to-1 with this patient, and all day he was really cool. We were talking basketball, which I know absolutely nothing about, so I was skirting around everything.
Did you say Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Drake?
Yeah, he was like, who's the Rockets center? I was like, oh man, I can't think of his name right now.
That's fair. I mean, they're not that prevalent. They're not in the finals, so you don't need to know them.
And then we looked it up, and it was DeMarcus Cousins or something. He was like, man, how do you feel about DeMarcus Cousins? I was like, and then luckily he just started talking again.
Good.
Apparently Cousins has a bunch of broken ribs or something. I had no idea.
Currently?
Yeah, he's recovering from that. Can't even sit on the bench because he can't sit down. I don't really know anything about it.
I was thinking DeMarcus Cousins was a football player.
I mean, maybe there's a DeMarcus Cousins in the NFL.
I'm gonna look it up.
Could be.
Oh yeah, he is injured.
Yeah.
He's on the Warriors.
Who's the Warriors?
He's not on the Rockets.
Golden State?
Boogie Cousins. That's what I know him as.
Who's the Warriors? Golden State?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe that's who we were looking at.
Yeah, that would make more sense. They're in the finals.
Yeah. Yeah, he was mad about it because it's Golden State just wins everything. He said it's all about the West Coast.
West Coast, the best coast.
I guess. I don't know. Anyway, so point of the story was he was real cool all day, but I'm his one-to-one, so I can't leave him alone. And we went to get him some socks. He needed some socks. So we went to like the supply room, and then he waited out in the hallway. I opened the door, kept the door open, grabbed the socks, put them in his hand. He's like, all right, thanks, man. And then as I was coming out the door, he decided to just sucker punch me in the face. And then...
Why? I think it sounds like you guys are having a nice time.
Thought we were. Tricked me. And then we ended up in the supply closet with the door shut. So it's just me and him in the supply closet fighting.
Were you scared?
No.
Scared.
Whooped his butt.
What did you do?
Whooped
You just had to like get him to a restrainable state, right? Like you weren't just punching him in the face.
I did not throw a single punch. I didn't kick him. I didn't strike.
Kicking him would have been just a childish thing.
Nuh-uh.
I'm really glad you didn't kick him.
What? Have you seen what a leg kick can do to you?
Yeah, the spider guy. You know the spider?
Oh, Anderson?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's brutal. That's
yeah. Anderson Silva.
But he was throwing the leg
leg
kick and broke his leg. That's not what I mean.
Okay.
Yeah, he punched me. Doesn't hit very hard, obviously, because I don't even look like I got in a fight. And the door was closed, and I picked him up, and not on purpose, but slammed his head against the wall pretty hard.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Did you concuss him?
Did I concuss? No, I don't think so. He kept fighting, but like I easily took him down and controlled him. My problem was I couldn't control him and get the supply closet door open at the same time. So we were just kind of stuck in there. And luckily, when he hit the door, other people heard it, and then people came in.
Oh my god!
But yeah, it was no problem. First of all, he's light. He's like got to be like 120 pounds.
Oh, so this wasn't really a fight.
Yeah, No, it was not. He got one sucker punch on me, and then it was over. But it's so crazy because he attacks like everybody, and like seriously injures everybody, and I don't know how. Like, how are people getting hurt by him?
Maybe they're like afraid to hurt him, so they just leave a lot of openings for him to. I mean, he got a sucker punch in on you. So.
I know, and didn't hurt me. That's my point. How is he hurting people?
I mean, if someone just sucker punched me, 120 pounds or not, I think I would be hurt.
I guess. I just think, like, I don't know. I think it's important for everybody to have some self-defense training. Like, imagine if somebody else was locked in that closet, just him and them.
Yeah.
Could have gone way different.
Well,
I don't know.
I'm glad it was you.
Me too. Yeah.
So is he excited about the NBA Finals?
I have no idea.
Well, so I'm very in the know because, you know, Golden State. It's where I live.
Sure.
So the Raptors are leading the series here. Toronto Raptors.
Okay.
3-2.
3-2 against Golden State.
Yep. Next game's tomorrow, I think.
Sounds
but,
like Steph Curry's choking a little bit.
Yeah, you know, the Warriors have been a little injured, but at the game last night, I don't know if it was last night or 2 nights ago, Kevin Durant, you know him? Actually, oddly enough, I think his nickname is also the Spider.
Oh, really?
Kevin Durant.
I know who Kevin Durant is. Don't know what team he's on.
Yeah, his nickname is Spider.
Yeah, because he's got like weirdly long limbs, right?
Yeah, he's like super lanky.
Yeah.
He's on Golden State. Anyway, he tore his Achilles last night.
Oh, I saw a video of that.
Yeah, and had to have surgery. And the Toronto Raptors were like cheering for his injury. Like, come on, be better fans than that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of messed up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw a slow motion video of his calf just like just
Yeah, that's
rumbling.
disgusting.
Yeah.
Well, the Raptors are Drake's team, you know?
Oh, so they're gonna lose
Yeah, because of the curse.
because of the Drake curse. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Literally, everybody, all the UFC fighters who are friends with Drake lose. There's a picture of Drake and Justin Bieber, so everyone's saying if he and Tom Cruise fight, Justin Bieber's gonna lose. Yeah. Oh, there's a hilarious. It's not gonna be funny to you because I don't know if you know much about Khabib and the UFC, but there's a hilarious fake text message thread of Khabib, who's Dagestani, he's from Russia, texting Drake, and he's like, Drake, I need a favor. I need you to hang out with Dustin, who's the guy he's fighting next. He's like, I need to smash him. I need you to hang out with him. I need. He's like, God. Please, Drake. It's pretty funny, but yeah, all about the Drake curse.
There's an article called "The Complete History of the Drake Curse and Its Victims," and it starts with Serena Williams.
Oh, really? She lost?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she lost to. This was a while ago, right?
This was in 2015.
Yeah, didn't she lose to this young girl?
She. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think everyone was mad because the other girl won. And it was still at the awards ceremony or whatever they do for tennis. I don't really know. Serena was the one giving speeches and talking talking about stuff. And the other girl got no spotlight, even though she just won the whole thing.
Well, because Serena Williams is boss. I don't know. But then it goes to Johnny Manziel and Andrew Wiggins. There's a lot of victims here. Kentucky Wildcats men's basketball.
Kentucky Wildcats? I didn't even know that was a team.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. Oh, University of Kentucky? Kentucky University? I don't know.
So that's not an NBA team?
No.
Oh.
I think it's a university. I'm guessing, but
I think there's 4 or 5 NBA teams total.
Oh yeah, Conor McGregor's on this. Golden State Warriors are on this. That's freaking funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. Alabama football. Oh, this one says every single European soccer player. Oh, poor Drake. That's kind of a bummer. So really, he just can't take pictures with professional athletes because then they just become part of this list.
Yeah. Do you think it extends to other professions, not just sports?
Real life?
If somebody was nominated for an Oscar and they have pictures with Drake, are they going to lose?
Maybe.
I wonder how deep it goes.
I feel like that's a thing, yeah.
Could be. So I found really interesting. Actually, it made me think about it because we were just talking about it before we started recording. But we were talking about when we saw the Queen movie, and then only listened to Queen music, and then I saw the Elton John movie and have been exclusively listening to Elton John.
Yeah.
So that's happened before. Also with Guardians of the Galaxy movies, they have a very unique soundtrack where they put in a lot of oldie songs. All these songs, I've never had any interest in listening to Elton John before. And
you're really into him.
I've heard his songs, but it just didn't do anything for me. For whatever reason, after seeing the movies of these people, Like, I just really enjoy the songs more, and I wonder why that is. There's got to be something to that.
You know, I think that's interesting, but I think there's got to be a theory behind that. Because, so at my job, I work with a lot of, like, donation companies.
Mm-hmm.
And usually they're like, hey, does anyone at your company want to come volunteer? But we kind of, like, donate all over the country. And I'm like, well, if there's anything local, like, yeah, we totally would. And they were like, yeah, it's like people feel more impacted when they're like, or like they understand things more when they can be part of it, like, happening. So they'll be like, you should come and, like, distribute some of the goods that you're donating because it'll, like, feel so much bigger.
Yeah,
you know,
can, like, see the impact more.
Yeah, I feel like that's the same thing.
I feel like it's on a similar track. Yeah, I think it's like, I guess I don't know. Like, maybe just the songs. Maybe this goes back to why I like music videos so much. Maybe I'm just like, I like the visual. Because sometimes just the songs are a little ambiguous, but when you can put, like, when I hear the song and I can picture something going on in my head, maybe I like it more. But there's a ton of songs I've never seen music videos for that I really like, but maybe I just make up my own. Nah, I don't know. It's really tough.
I wonder what you would call that.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Like, another song that I, after seeing Guardians of the Galaxy, really, really, really was into was Rubber Band Man. You know that song?
I think so.
Is that what it's called? Yeah, Rubber Band Man. Oh no, that's a song by who's
That's
this guy
from the
called?
Avengers
T.I.?
Infinity War movie.
Yeah. When they come on screen.
It's by the Spinners. Oh, I thought that was the song, but it's an ad.
What is?
Oh, you can't hear it.
Oh.
Oh, no. Oh,
Yeah.
this one.
Yeah,
I
this
see.
one.
I was playing it, and I thought it was an ad,
Oh.
but it was actually your music playing over the ad I was listening to. Wow, that was stressful.
Face up for the Rubber Band Man. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Happens to me a lot with these movies. That might be one of my favorite things, is discovering new songs that I really like from movies or TV shows. That happened to me. I discovered an entire band because I watched this movie called...
Oh, I love the delay while you're trying to Google
what do you think
it.
it was called? I know the band is called Twin Atlantic, and the song is called Crashland. But what was the movie called? I even know who was in it.
Excuse me. Wow, something weird
Not
just
Another
happened.
Happy Ending? Is that what it's called? Another Happy Ending. Yeah, that's what it's called. Not Another Happy Ending.
You know what they're saying?
Huh.
They, meaning my Google search,
Sure.
is that there's something about visual language and how it pertains to music.
That's
Visual language.
fascinating. Tell me more
Right?
about that.
There's something wild. Oh, it's a system of communication using visual elements. So basically, okay, here we go. This is interesting.
Okay.
Hold on, there's words that I have to read first
Sure,
before I
yeah.
can summarize. So basically they're saying that this, like, creating visual tools is important for music. Oh. A video connects an artist and a listener.
Is that what it is? Just like...
Well, they're saying that's why people or artists still make music videos, because like you might not remember the words to a song or like what the album cover looked like, but you'll remember the video.
Yeah.
So now you're remembering like the movie you saw with the song
That's
playing.
exactly what's
which
happening.
Is true, because if you think about the like the, you know, the scene in the Queen movie when they're like trying to get the Galileo part right.
Yeah, I've never...
I feel
like everybody loves Bohemian Rhapsody, and I like it, but I was never super into it until I saw them putting it together. And I was like, wow, that was really cool.
Now it's like I'll never forget that because of that Galileo scene.
Yeah, like you have
It's
a
wild.
deeper understanding of how it came together, and yeah, that's what it. That's definitely what happened in the Elton John movie too. Anytime I listen to the songs now, I like instantly picture what part of the movie it was from. I didn't.
Spotify is now starting to make its own video content.
Yeah,
because they
I've seen
realize
that.
how important visuals are to audio.
That's really interesting.
Dang.
Is it any visual,
Crazy.
or does it have to be the artist in there? Is it? I just wonder if it's like you connect the song with what the artist looks like, or you just get a better understanding of like how the song came to be, or like what the song means by getting a visual representation of it, or maybe it's a combination of of both.
I feel like it's a combination of both, because like you remember it's like a using both sides of your brain thing, you know? Like you hear the music, but like so that's like the creativity side, but you like see the video and then you're like challenged to think and connect them or something, you know?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because in these like music, like movies about artists, you're like watching how they made the songs. You know what? It relates to the song. It's not just like the background music, you know?
Right.
It's wild. That's wild.
Interesting. Yeah. That's something I wish we would have kept doing, is making music videos like
Music videos are fun.
in like high school. But
Yeah, we talked about that last week too.
did we? Last week?
Yeah, we
was,
did.
It was last week?
On our last week's episode, we talked about the music videos that you used to make in high school.
Oh.
Didn't we?
We could have.
I don't know. We did recently.
Oh, yeah, we did recently for sure. Interesting.
It is. So our power went out at work today,
Yeah.
and it was like kind of hilarious. It was like, well, it was like, oh my god, we don't know what to do now. Like, we have no Wi-Fi. What do we do? It was literally like a world just engulfed by technology. The
Yeah.
power went out, and everyone was like, we don't know how to survive. But we had these backup generators that kicked on, so we had like 30 minutes of Wi-Fi before like it would go back out again. But the whole time I was thinking, so, you know, like in buildings, like buildings that have like automated locked doors, when the power goes out, those automated locked doors switch to unlock.
Yeah.
But I was thinking, we share the floor with the Secret Service. So if I was going to go find some information, now was the time. You know?
Because you're going to go through their unlocked door.
Correct.
Aren't they just going to be in there?
I have no idea. I've never seen anyone come in or go out. Maybe it's just a bunch of robots. Maybe it's just a bunch of fax
Maybe it's a
machines.
bunch of aliens.
I don't know. Exactly. It could have been like I opened the door and walked into Men in Black.
Yeah, you could have.
But I don't know. I didn't. Everyone was like, not a good idea. And I was
Probably
like,
not.
interesting.
Probably
I was
just-
thinking it was a good one.
Probably send you to Guantanamo Bay or something. Oh my God, what
do
is that?
What are you talking about?
You just made a ridiculous noise over there.
Me?
Yeah.
I didn't make a ridiculous
You must have
noise.
hit the mic that I hear you through with your
Oh.
hand or something.
Did I? I don't even know where it is on my computer.
That's probably why. Did you ever see the A Star Is Born movie?
Yeah, I didn't watch the last 20 minutes because I was on a plane and the plane landed.
That's what I did. I watched it today on a plane, but I didn't watch the last probably 5 minutes. I made it almost to the end.
Oh, I googled what I missed, so I'm all caught
so
up.
you know the big thing that happens.
Yeah.
I was like, what if the plane landed 20 minutes earlier? I would never have known.
Yeah, I did that. I never watched it, but I googled it.
It was pretty good, but that's another one where like I could have cared less about those songs until I saw that movie.
Did you like the movie?
It's not based on a true story, right?
No.
It's just a fictional movie.
Yeah.
I mean, I liked the music in the movie. Otherwise, the
Yeah.
plot was pretty thin, I felt.
I feel like there was so much rage about that movie, and I watched it, and I was like, could have done without that.
It was great music, great soundtrack. But, yeah, as far as like, oh no, another rock star that has a drug and alcohol problem. Okay.
Right? Yeah.
It's only because it was Bradley Cooper and Lady Gaga.
Yeah, which also I was just kind of like, like some actors I can get on board with, or some like artists I can get on board with them, like being singer, songwriter, actors. I just feel like Lady Gaga isn't one of those people.
No? You didn't think she
for
did
me.
a good job?
No, I think she was fine. I think I just like, she's so weird and like does all of these like strange things in her music and her like, music videos and just how she is in her performances and stuff. It's like, I was just like, I don't know, I don't like her being this so normal thing.
Maybe that's why she did the movie, because it was like Bradley Cooper didn't like that she turned to this weird pop star who was just putting on a weird show every time instead of just singing like a normal person like she used to. Maybe she was like, this is how it is in my life.
Yeah.
Who pulls it off? Who's a singer and also an actor that does a good job and is believable?
I
have two in mind right now, and I want to know if there's other ones.
have to think about it. Hold on.
My first one is a guy.
I just think about a lot about like the like Disney Channel people. I have one guy and one girl in mind. Actually, I have two girls and one guy in mind.
Okay, well, my very first one that came to mind was Justin Timberlake.
Oh, yeah, mine too.
Okay.
That was my guy,
JT.
JT.
My second one is another J. JT and J Lo.
Oh, me too.
Okay.
JT, J-Lo, and then I was going to say Madonna.
Madonna's an actress?
She was in A League of Their Own. Duh.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. That's so old.
I'm sure she was in other movies too. That's just the one I remember.
When you said
Yeah,
Disney, the other one I thought of is Zendaya. She's a singer, right?
she's good.
Yeah. I guess, does Zac Efron count? He doesn't. I'm talking about like people who go on tour and perform music, though.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about these High School Musicals.
Yeah, and I'm talking about like people who are good at both, which is why I think JT and J-Lo.
JT and J-Lo.
Yeah. But Madonna kind of does it for me, so.
Gotta be more. How about Common?
Who's Common?
Common's a rapper, but he's also in a lot of movies. He was just in he was in the John Wick 2 movie. I haven't seen 1, so maybe he's in John Wick 1 as well.
Okay.
You would know him if you saw him. How about Ice Cube?
Yeah,
I mean, he doesn't tour anymore, but
yeah.
or
I
Ice-T.
also don't think he's like Well, I guess he was, I don't know.
I need to look up a list of musicians who are also actors.
What about, like, Selena Gomez?
Yeah, okay.
Or Rihanna, because Rihanna was in that Ocean's 8 movie.
Does she, like, star in things? How about Jamie Foxx? Jamie Foxx is a good one.
Oh, that's a good one, yeah.
Jamie Foxx. Does Will Smith count? He hasn't still toured and stuff.
Yeah. He's in the new Aladdin, though.
Jared Leto is a pretty good example.
Hmm.
How about... No, he doesn't act.
Oh, how about Mandy Moore? I feel like that's a good
Mandy
one.
Moore's a good one. Mandy Moore's a good
Yeah.
one. Yep. How about Cher?
Cher's not bad.
How about Ludacris?
What movie is Ludacris in?
He's even in Fast and Furious.
Seriously?
Yeah. How about Nick Cannon?
Does he sing?
I want people who kind of like do them at the same time.
Have what?
What?
What'd you say?
I want people that kind of like do them at the same time. Like they make movies, but then they're also on tour at the same time.
Oh, like doing
not
the
people
same,
who like
yeah.
were.
Yeah.
Donald Glover is probably a good one. Childish Gambino.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. I support that one.
Yeah, so that movie I watched on the plane, and then I also watched my favorite movie, and I haven't seen it in a long time, so I was really, first of all, surprised and excited that they have it, but the movie In Bruges is so good, and
I don't think I've ever seen it.
So funny, and so also gruesome. It's awesome. It's got Colin Farrell, the guy who plays Voldemort in Harry Potter, the girl who plays Fleur Delacroix in Harry Potter.
Oh.
The guy who plays Mad-Eye Moody in Harry Potter. All these Harry Potter actors are in it.
I'm looking at the cover of the
Colin
movie
Farrell's
right now.
in Harry Potter too.
Who is he in Harry
Not
Potter?
in the original ones, but in these Fantastic Beasts movies, he's in those.
Oh.
Um,
Wait, who's the guy who plays Voldemort?
well, in Bruges, his name is Harry Waters.
Okay. Let me look at this. Harry. I found him.
Yeah.
Oh,
He plays
that
Voldemort.
guy. Oh, he plays Voldemort?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I never knew.
Mhm.
Wild.
So I watched In Bruges, and it's very, very good. And it also, I forgot how bad it makes me want to go check out Bruges, because Bruges looks like a pretty neat little city. It's in Belgium.
I've kind of wanted to go to Belgium.
Yeah, I would love to go check out Bruges. I
What
don't know.
happens in Bruges?
What happens? Apparently, well, in the movie, the Christmas time is the best time to go, but
Oh, I can imagine.
I don't know if that's true in real life, but it's like the oldest preserved medieval city. I haven't looked up what happens there in a while, but I want to go check
It's pretty
it
cute.
out. Yeah, I think
I'm
it's
into
just that. It's a cute little place. I don't know how expensive it is to go there.
Well, let's see. I mean,
You look at that. I'm going to read 11 reasons why you should explore Bruges.
okay.
Okay. To
I don't think you
Bruges
fly to
with
Bruges.
love.
You fly to Ostend.
Okay. There's underground beer discoveries.
Oh, you can't fly there from...
Bruges has Belgian beer running through its veins, and
I
you
wonder
can
how
take
far it
that
is
with
from
it.
Brussels, because it looks like it's much more effective to fly to Brussels. Well, from San Francisco, it's about $1,400. Let's see about Chicago.
Ooh. Every
Yeah.
hour, 12,000 bottles
Well, about the
worth.
same.
Oh, Jesus.
I
1,400.
don't think you're going there. But that's for 4th of July weekend. Let's look a little further. Maybe we're not ready to go until September or something.
Yeah. Well, what about around Christmas?
Oh, yeah. We want to go the popular time.
Yeah.
So, okay, we're going to leave this day and we're going to come home this day. Oh, no, I want to change the link. Yep. Okay. Oh, much cheaper. $865.
Oh, wow.
From Chicago. Let's see about my foot. Oh, is it a one? Oh, yeah, it's one stop. 30 hours and 45 minutes to get there. That's brutal.
Holy cow.
Oh, 2 stops from San Francisco. Same price, though. It's about $800 around Christmas time.
Round trip?
Yeah, that's a round trip.
That's not bad.
It's not bad at all.
That's really not
I
that
think
bad.
we should go.
Yeah, that's something to look into. So, if you're really into beer, it's a good place to go. Every hour, 12,000 bottles worth of Brugzat and Strafhendrik flow beneath its streets from an underground pipeline. And there's a city brewery, and you can taste the two at the source in the brewery's tavern, or at any of Bruges' many charming cellar cafes.
Sounds lovely.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. It's big. There's a lot of backpacking if you're into that.
I think I could get down with some backpacking. Although I don't like the concept of carrying everything I own.
This was in the movie, actually, this little thing. So every day, a vial carrying a cotton pad is trotted out on a fanciful pillow in Bruges. It's called Basilica of the Holy Blood. It's believed to have a dab of the actual blood of Christ on it, brought back from a Jerusalem crusade in the 12th century.
Wow,
So if
that's
you're into
stressful.
that. People like going to look at the swans. They have a lot of swans there.
Interesting.
It's very medieval. Their architecture is very medieval. There's some classic boat rides you can go on. There's
Wow.
castle surroundings.
This is a Dutch culture.
Mighty fine dining.
Like what? That's what I was just looking up. What do we eat there?
The nickname of Bruges star chefs already hints at the reverence they inspire in the gastronomic realm. Here, it's possible to land.
Stroopwafels there.
They do what?
They eat stroopwafels.
Huh.
That was on an episode of the Great British Bake Off. So.
Ooh. Yeah, they just got a lot of cafes. I don't know. It's an international village. Any local will tell you the atmosphere is much. So, although it's technically a city, the atmosphere is much more of a village feel than a city feel.
That's good. I like more of a, small town feeling. More connected with the people.
Yeah.
All right. So everyone's going to Bruges for Christmas. That's lovely.
That'd be fun.
Or Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate,
Or
Go to Bruges.
Or Chanukah.
Chanukah, sure.
So when I was just reading the underground cellars of the beer, I was listening to the Congratulations podcast today with Chris D'Elia, and he made this joke that made me laugh so hard, and it's so probably not appropriate, but I'm not sure, but you can let me know. He was doing his ad for MeUndies, and he was talking about their new flap that they introduced. So he was like, you can so now you have the option to pull it through the gate or go over the fence.
Okay.
And then he also said I actually go underground. He's like, I pull the leg all the way up and I go out the bottom. I go underneath. I go Harriet Tubman on my pee. I was like, Harriet Tubman.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Too soon.
It's pretty funny.
That is pretty funny.
Yeah.
I'm looking this up because I think I don't understand the flap.
Well, you're not a man, so most men underwear have a flap that you pull your pee-pee through when you have to go pee-pee.
I'm so glad you just said the word pee-pee.
Pee-pee.
Is it on the boxer, the trunk, the brief, all the above?
Or are you talking MeUndies specifically?
Yeah.
I'm not familiar. This is new because they didn't used to have the flap at all. So.
Oh, with the fly.
Fly.
They call it boxer
Fly,
brief
yeah.
with fly.
Fly is the word I was looking for.
I just want to see how they show it in action because I would die if there was just a picture of a penis on here.
There's no way there's a picture of a penis.
I know. That's why I'm interested. Oh, it's very diagrammed.
What?
It's just a diagram.
Huh.
Interesting.
You ever seen the...
See, I thought they all have those, so let me look at the normal one without
they
it.
don't. Yeah, they don't have any of that.
Oh, hold on. So the one without sans fly
Yeah.
is just like, there's just like a designated area. It's not even like a pouch. It's just like an area.
Designated for what?
For all the things you put
Just
in it.
holding?
So it's literally, what do they say? With fly. So that benefit solely so you don't have to pull your bottoms down?
Yeah, so you don't pull the waistband down and then
Oh,
go over
we don't
it.
want to stretch it out. Yeah.
Yeah, you just pull it right through.
Oh, I see. Vertical. This is what it says on it.
Right.
The vertical fly for the through the gators. Wow.
Through the gate, not
They
over the
really say that.
fence.
Okay. That's hilarious. I love this.
Yeah, I'm typically an over the fence kind of guy.
Wow, I need no more information.
I'm just,
Thank you.
and maybe it's because
I need
I do
no
wear
more.
my MeUndies a lot, but I have the ones without a fly. So
Oh,
yeah,
it's new. This is the new concept. I didn't even know these existed.
yeah.
Interesting.
Mhm.
4.7 stars. 157 reviews. It's
You
pretty
ever
good.
seen the MeUndies ads on like Instagram?
Possibly. I also just follow them on Instagram, so.
Oh. They're the only company. Oh, look, it's kind of on their homepage too. They're the only company that I feel like actively searches out overweight people to put in their ads.
You think they actively search them out? It's
Yeah.
not like it's hard to find. I disagree with that as well. There's a lot of companies that do that.
Is there?
Yeah.
Like who?
Aerie, you know that brand?
Not that it's bad.
like-
It's kind of a refreshing thing. It's just the only one I notice it with is MeUndies.
You know Aerie? They're like a
No.
American Eagle brand.
Okay, no, not familiar.
They do that, and I really appreciate it because when they do swimsuits, like you can kind of see what the swimsuit looks like on like various body types.
That's kind of nice.
And I think that's helpful because I am not the tall, skinny body type.
Right.
So I want to see how a swimsuit looks on someone who is my body type.
Right. Yeah, it's a little more transparent.
Yeah. There's a lot of companies that do that. This is not like a
I don't know
groundbreaking
any.
thing.
I don't know any except MeUndies.
I think it's more prevalent
Undies.
maybe in women's clothes because we complain about it more.
Probably. Guys don't really care.
Yeah. I don't know.
Huh.
Well, on that note,
On that note,
it's been real. And yeah, so
why
You should-
how come every time you do this, your voice changes? Every single time. You talk normal and you go,
because I have to.
yeah, so
I gotta get in it. I gotta get in my. I'm in my thing. This is my
Okay.
thing.
All
And
right.
why does your voice change every time you start the podcast?
well, I do that on purpose.
Okay. Yeah. Well, same. So do I.
Okay.
So, you can listen to us on. We're like the Pod Cafe, and you can listen to us on Spotify, Google Play, Stitcher, iTunes, all of the things, and you can tweet at us at _podcafe or email us at podcafe.contact@gmail.com. Or just, keep listening and rate and review and tell your friends.
Yeah, tell your friends.
That's all she wrote.